Hey, what's up, y'all? How you doing? I'm making this video because it's one of my passions, to try to uplift African American, after the way they've been shit on by this country with slavery, which was abhorrent, and Jim Crow laws and all the segregation and discrimination that went on well to this into the '60s, and it still continues today, even though it's declining and it is more subtle. But here's my biggest issue is that the United States is one of the most Christian nations in the world, but heading the list of Christian adherents is African Americans. It boggles my mind that the group that the country shits on the most, the group that gets discriminated on, would be so overwhelmingly Christian, more so than the white people that promoted it to them in their days as slaves, or coming over as missionaries to Africa, or however the African American became Christian. It boggles my mind that so many people from that community can adhere to that. And I understand how it became to be the way it is, that as a slave you don't really have much choice, and if somebody held a gun to your head, or in this case snapped a whip to your back, you'd be quick to believe what they believe and do what they say. But those days are over now, and I mean, it only takes a computer and a little bit of time to figure out that something's not right. Something's definitely not right. Why is our life expectancy so short compared to everybody else's? If God loves people of color equally, or why do so many people use the Bible and the story of Canaan or Ham to justify their racism? It's the Bible hasn't done you any favors. It hasn't got you a job. It may give you a communal place to go, because blacks have incorporated religion and church into their community so much. It's not just like a personal religion. It's a whole communal thing. But I just want to appeal to everyone. I mean, not just black people, but to everyone. Just look at the state of affairs. Look at how much discrimination goes on and how much prejudice there is, and even if you control for like socioeconomic status and education and all those other things that we got fucked on by being the descendants of slaves who had nothing, and therefore had a late start in the economy, as opposed to some white families that had a head start. Just like, if you control for everything, we still we still receive worse health care, we still receive poor educations, we still have to pay more money to get the same house because people don't want to live near us, because we bring down the property value, apparently. It's a bunch of things, and a just and fair God wouldn't do that to you, now would he? Like, because my father is black, and because his father is black, and because his father is black, and because his father was a slave, that makes my life essentially less valuable in the eyes of the Christian God. I see no other way around it, because just because of my skin color, people are gonna treat me a certain way. Some people, not all people, but come on, guys, it's just skin color. It shouldn't make any kind of difference. And the fact that the Bible places any kind of emphasis on race is absolutely ridiculous. So I I think that I'm running out of time here. I'm gonna have to make a part 2 to this, but I just want to say, like, how we're treated and how we were treated much worse in the past. You would think that there would be a higher percentage of African American atheists than any other group, and it's not true. It's exactly the opposite of what we find to be true, and it's a quandary that it bothers me a little bit, and so I just wanted to share my thoughts on that.